Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today is January 20th. It's my 20th video of the year. I'm filming one video every day for the whole year of 2021. Today I've been running around doing estimates. I am working on getting this truck washed and waxed so I can sell it easier. I might end up keeping it, I'm not sure yet. Still trying to decide on that. And then right now I am about to finish up my estimates for the day. Been crazy day. We're starting to pick up and get busy again, so it's definitely getting better. Hey guys, how's it going? I'm just out here waxing this flatbed dually, trying to get it all cleaned up to sell. And it just got me thinking, one thing that I kind of regret or would change in my business is I would definitely not have as much money in vehicles. I feel like it's one thing that's kind of slowed down our growth as a company. I feel like we could have probably grown faster if we had more money to invest in marketing and other aspects of the company instead of vehicles. So my piece of advice for today would be to focus on other places to put your money besides vehicles. You can do the same amount of work with a $15,000 vehicle as you can with a $60,000 or a $50,000 vehicle. So it's definitely not worth the extra $45,000 or $40,000 just to be driving something that's nicer. So save your money and invest it in other areas. Don't invest it in vehicles. That's one thing that I would definitely change in our company over the last 3 years. If you're just starting out in business or you have like one truck out you're washing by yourself, definitely I would recommend keeping it smaller on the vehicle side. Don't go out and buy a super expensive truck, or don't go out and buy more vehicles than you absolutely need. Max out the capacity of the vehicles that you have and then move forward from there. I have enough vehicles right now at the moment to have about 12 people in the field, and that's right where I want to be. So I'm trying to decide if I want to sell certain vehicles and buy different vehicles, or if I should keep what I have now and move forward with that. So when we first started, we were driving a 1988 F-250. It leaked oil like crazy, so when we got to the job site, we had to get out, throw a board underneath it, and it also started with pliers. So if you turn too sharp, the power steering would kick in, do a weird thing, and it would sometimes kill the motor, and then you'd have to pull out your pliers and get the truck started. So we went from that. I then bought a 2008 F-250. It was a gas engine, short bed super cab truck, and I think it had like 200,000 miles or 180,000 miles on it. I bought it for around $10,000. That got us going for over a year. I believe I had that truck, or 2 years I think I had it, but I worked with it for about a year and a half. I had that, started 2017. I was driving that, and I think I sold it middle or end of 2018. That was an amazing truck. I put maybe 80,000 miles on it while working. I had it paid off pretty quickly. So we went from that with just me working and a helper to then March of 2018, we hired our first full-time W-2 employee, which was a huge step in growing the business. We went from 1099 independent contractors to then actually hiring employees. And with that, we bought a second truck. So instead of just the one truck, we now had another, we got a 1998 Toyota Tacoma. Had 90,000 miles on it. That truck was only like $5,000 or $4,500, so it was pretty cheap. We had no debt on it. So I think in total we had about $15,000 worth of vehicles, which was awesome. There was so low of overhead with that, but at the same time, having a professional appearance and all of that doesn't come with having a beat up 1998 Tacoma. We then went from driving that, had no employees in 2017. 2018, we bought the Tacoma, hired our first employee. We then hired our second employee, I think in June. So we had 2 employees as of June. We then, I think July, hired 2 more people. So it was a crew of 3 in my white 2008 F-250, and then a crew of 2 in the 1998 Tacoma. We were starting to grow, get bigger. So I decided to go out and buy a 2015 Ford Transit and a 2013 Ford E150, which we're still driving currently. Buying those was a big decision. We had to borrow the money to buy them. I think they were about $17,000 each. So this was a huge accomplishment for me. I definitely, shoot, I missed my turn. I definitely don't regret buying either of those vehicles. We had 4 employees at the time. We're now at the point where we have 7 employees total, or 6 employees total, and we have a 2017 F350, a 2018 F350, a 2015 Ford Transit, 2013 E150, and then a 2017 Toyota Tacoma. So my only regret over the last 2.5 years of building this company is probably buying too many vehicles. I have lost too much money doing this. It's just not been a good financial decision. I probably would have tried to pay cash for the vehicles instead, because then it would have delayed me purchasing them more than anything. It's not even about the monthly payments, but just not making the vehicle purchase in the first place. So my advice to you would be to delay purchasing more expensive vehicles as long as possible and just keep your overhead as low as possible. We're still able to do just fine, and we will fill up the trucks by hiring more people, but at the same time they're not necessary at all. You can do the same amount of work out of a $15,000 vehicle as you can out of a $50,000 vehicle. So my advice would definitely be keep your vehicle costs as low as you possibly can. That's all I have for today. I've got to go home and send out some estimates, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hope everybody has a good night.